Hey guys, welcome back to more Pokémon Colosseum. In the last episode, we took on 2 members of the free gym. In this episode, we're going to take on the final 2 members, but before I do that, I have a few things to reference. So, if this episode is uploaded on a Thursday, then it is actually my birthday. If it's on the Wednesday, it's the day before my birthday, and if it's the Friday, it's the day after my birthday. I turned 20 years old on the 24th of January, 2013, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I grabbed 3 super potions there that I completely forgot about. And the next thing I have to do is reference nicknames. So if you guys have nickname suggestions, I'm not good at nicknames really, but if you guys have nickname suggestions, then leave them in the comments and stuff, and yeah, I'll probably pick them out. So, and I'll probably do them too. Also, if you have any questions, I guess I could get you to ask me those, I don't know, if you want to do that. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask me and stuff, then by all means leave a comment asking a question, and I will answer your question, because that's what you do with questions, you answer them. So, yeah, my commentary is probably a little bit off because I am absolutely shattered tired, but I should be able to do this whole episode. So, we'll take on these last 2 members of the pre-gym. I could have taken them on in the last episode, but I didn't know how long the episode was going to take after I double sped the battles. Turns out I had plenty of time to squeeze in these battles, so I probably could have done them, but whatever. So, yeah, let's just take on this guy and let the double speed commence. Rich Boy Dugo, huh? What a name. Anyway, yeah, it would have been much easier to do that battle if my Bayleaf knew Razor Leaf, which it is actually pretty close to learning, because as it goes down the Heart Gauge, I looked up the real name, it will learn new moves, as I said in the last episode, with my Makihita learning Focus Energy. So, we're going to take on the last trainer of the pre-gym, but even then we can't take on the leader, because we need 6 Pokemon and we only have 4. So, let's take on this person. So that went pretty well with Bayleaf learning Razor Leaf in the middle of battle, which is awesome. So, now that we've defeated the 4 trainers of the pre-gym, we can now not take on the leader, as I said, because I don't have 6 Pokemon, but when I get 6 Pokemon, we'll be coming back to take this thing on. So, yeah, she's probably going to just say that we can't take her on now, which is totally fine. I will come back, but we do get the White Herb, which is good for, if I use a move that will lower stats, like, say, Overheat, or actually Draco Meteor isn't in this game, but Overheat is a good example, I guess, because it does lower your attack, or special attack by 2 stages. So let's just go heal up, and what we're going to do is head towards the next city, which is Pyrite Town. So it's not a city, it's actually a town, but we're going to go there and see what is going on. So let's just heal up really quickly. and then head off. So let's get all healed up, and there we go. So let's head to Pyrite Town, which is, well, leaving is always in the same direction, so it's to the east of where we are, I think. But you can go out any exit, so we'll just go to the nearest one, which is all the way down here, which is the entrance we came in. So yeah, it's now an exit. Anyway, we're gonna go to construction lot, which is actually getting built up into a Colosseum sort of thing, I believe. I can't remember what it's being built into, but it's being built into something, obviously, if it's a construction lot. So let's just talk to these guys, see what they have to say. Whoa, hold it there. This is a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. There's no place for tourists to visit, so go on, scram. Alright, what do you say? Yup, it's been a mighty long time. I can't rightly recall when it was that I was last at home. Wow, okay. But we're just about done here. And that's all that's left is to clean up the site and we're done. And finally, I've been working hard, I have. Let me tell you, making this here huge tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine, even for me. Y'all come back to visit when we're all done here. There'll be a Colosseum on top of the tower, amazing stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be a Colosseum constructed here, but that doesn't even really matter because we can't go in there right now. So we'll come back to it eventually, but right now we're gonna head to Pyrite Town. So, this is Mr. Johnson and some random guy, I think his name is Kale. So, yeah, Kale is apparently bad or trying to con the policeman and stuff, all of which is a little bit important, I guess. It does have reference to a little bit of plot line or something, I don't know, but I want to know it. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. So, he wasn't going to be a snitch, which is good. So, what are you looking at? I haven't seen your faces around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick, for the good of your health. Alrighty, so, old guy says, this is Pyrite, the town of earth, wind, and money. You appear to be outsiders. You'd best beware. There are many ne'er-do-well sorts here. Okay, so I don't really remember what is in Pyrite Town. I do remember what we have to do, I think, a little bit. We gotta come in here, so, there's Mr. Johnson again, and he's looking at me while telling the, yeah, okay, there we go, now he's gonna be talking to the chief and say that, how is the chief a kidder? You're the one that, like, looked away from him. So this is, Sherla's, the chief of, police in Pyrite Town, and we're travelers, so, she's gonna tell us to leave, or whatever. Still, my memory of this game is pretty shadowy or shaky or whatever, so if you guys have any tips on stuff, then that would be great. I do remember, like, some of it, but not all of it, so yeah, let's just talk to this guy if we can. No, we can't, and I believe we can open these doors whenever we get a key, so I think we can actually come back here and let those two guys free if we want to, if we get the key, if the key is even here. I can't remember, I think we get it somewhere else. So let's just head out of here because there's nothing else to do, and what we're gonna do is head in here. I believe there's only two old people in here which don't do anything. Yeah, so let's get out of the way. Misty, come on, I'm trying to get out the door. Let's see what else we got. This is the shop, so that is pretty self-explanatory. And this is the fortune-telling place, so let's head in there and talk to this woman. Find what you see, being an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fantine's fortune-telling chamber. I'm Fantine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Whatever your problem may be, my fortune-telling shall lead the solution. Okay. And this guy says, people call Fantine the mother of Pyrite. Her ability as a fortune-teller is highly regarded. Just a while ago, she even determined where my wife is living since she left me. Alright, good stuff. Pokemon humor, and this is actually a little bit different than, say, the real Pokemon games. So, we're Mirror B's new recruits, apparently. So, it looks like Mirror B is here. And for those who don't remember Mirror B, he's the guy with the big afro that, was dancing and stuff. So, So that guy like cut me off mid-sentence. I don't even remember what I was talking about because I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I forgot that guy even battled. So let's just head in here, which I believe is the hotel. Yeah, just it said it on the thing, on the like sign that's outside. So for this is kind of like the Pokemon Center, but you have to pay like $100 so you can heal up. So it's not worth it really, but you do need it to heal up your Pokemon. As you can see, everything's all healed up now. So you also saw that Bayleaf learned Body Slam and that Makita learned Vital Throw, which is great. They are great moves to have. And now it is time to start snagging some Pokemon. So let's just take on this lady here. Eventually, I'm sure she'll take us on. So we're gonna catch all the Shadow Pokemon here. That Gulping using sludge looked like it was puking everywhere. That was kind of disgusting. So, here's the square where she saw the, strange Pokemon. It's actually a circle, but it's actually 2 circles. But we are gonna take on some of these guys. I believe they have Shadow Pokemon. I'm gonna speed these up anyway. Like, they're not key battles. They are Shadow Pokemon, but they're not key. So, let's just take on this guy. That mischievous. I'm glad I caught it, but that griefed my team so much. Because it griefed me so much, I don't even have enough time to catch the rest of these guys in this episode. So, we're gonna go heal up, and I actually need to find a save point. I don't think there's a PC anywhere near here, which isn't good because I do need to save. Actually, I think there's one up in the Colosseum, but we're not gonna head up there yet. So, I probably have to head back to Phoenix City to save. So, with all this said and done, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, we'll catch the rest of the Shadow Pokemon, because I'll have a full episode to do it. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching again. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.